You athletes are the heroes of that legend. Tonight, they cheer for you. By your presence, you send a message to every village, every city, every nation. A message of hope, a message of victory. The right to play on any playing field, you have earned it. The right to study in any school, you have earned it. The right to hold a job, you have earned it. The right to be anyone's neighbor, you have earned it. The days of separation and segregation are over.
Athletes should have gone through other smaller games before they go to World Games, because one of the ruling is that they need to be World Games prepared. So to be World Games prepared, you can't just throw them into a World Games. But we did have this year somebody for the first time, and it was touch and go whether he would even get on the plane. But we've been trying to get him to go to other games, but we haven't managed it. It was wonderful for him. He's blossomed. I saw the mum the other day. She said he's now gone off to Brighton and got on the plane without, you've broken him in. And funnily enough, he actually got a gold medal for his golf skills, which even was tremendous for him and his family.
Special Olympics is a global movement and it has worldwide reach. It's through Special Olympics that so much can be gained, that the benefit that it has to people with learning disabilities is just incredible. The fundamental philosophy is one of inclusion, but it goes beyond inclusion in sport. It's also about achieving inclusion in health, in education, in employment. And there are all these structures that are put in place in order to assist this. We have to really celebrate the achievements of our athletes. They are training all year round. Special Olympics for them is about discipline, it's about teamwork, it's about fun, it's about family, it's about friendship. It is so incredibly positive and they make us so proud.
The athletes have been training very hard. It's amazing how good they are at golf. Players like Ivan, who haven't had that much experience before they joined Special Olympics, and they seemed like naturals.
I got into Special Olympics thanks to a good teacher of mine named Mrs. Gaidano. She is the reason why I'm in Special Olympics in the first place. Like, the first activity I've done was actually swimming. And now I feel like I wanted to do something different, something more like a challenging. So that's why I came golf. In the big games, I was actually mind blown. Like, it was actually way bigger than I thought. I don't know how to put words in it. I'm just actually surprised and shocked, and I was actually wanted to say thank you and say I appreciate everything you've done for us. And I'm actually happy to be here, being with people who are a lot like me.
was very fantastic. Everyone were cheering up, and the coaches as well. Very happy, and I'm fighting for it, and I done my best, and I got it. And running the 800 meters, the 1,500, and the relay. It's very impressive. Very happy to do it. We train twice a day, so yeah, at least I got it. We had a picture for the different countries and everything. They were very happy. We got the medal. It was my brother's birthday, and the Ghana team just singing happy birthday together. And lots of people that cheering up. We had a great time with them. We all danced a lot and everything, like always we do.
I was very proud that I was chosen to go as a head coach for the athletics. You know, we've chosen a really very good team. Even some of the races, me and my assistant coach were completely shocked the times that they were doing. They have shown that in the competitive state, their minds are really strong. They gave everything that they could. We always say, you know, if you run the best race that you could do, you know, it's a big competition. We are there to have fun and obviously perform the best as we can, and that's what they did.
It's been such a joy to witness Team Gibraltar shine in all ways. Most importantly, I want to thank the athletes for being the example for all of us. In a world that is often so divided, in a world that is often so complicated, so confused, you offer us something truly strong and remarkable to believe in. Grit, courage, determination. I wanted to make special mention of Minister Samantha Sacramento for spending time here in Berlin with us. What a pleasure it was, what an honor it was to welcome her. You have made so many dreams come true, including our own here in Special Olympics Europe Eurasia. We cannot be more grateful for the leadership, for the commitment, and for the great teamwork that Special Olympics Gibraltar and the entire territory offers to our movement. What a great time we've had in Berlin, and what a bright future we have ahead. Thank you very much.
Because it's the first time I've been there to watching as a coach. It's always an honor and a pleasure. Because being there and being with them, you know, that's the main or the highlight of the games. Both Miguel playing singles and Dorin as well.
I got the gold, I got the silver.
We actually practice, it's like the Rocky Mountain. So we used to go on the tennis courts. We knew that they were going to play as a pair, so we practiced a bit with them. But they didn't have that much time, so we said, well, we'll try and we'll give it a go.
I said, what? That thing will close. Oh, Antonio, we will, first, they said.
We used to go 1, 2, focusing, sweep, and then throwing the ball. He was always laughing, always doing things.
Cuando se llama train, I'm Mandal.
The train,
Mandal.
That was the last station to go to play, to compete. He was looking always up, put it down on the board. That's a train. He's always a very happy person, and this is what makes it all worthwhile. Yeah,
On the wire. No, really?
on the wire.
On the wire.
So for these games, I tried to get across to them that winning medals wasn't of the importance. It was enjoying and getting the most out of the games as they could.
I didn't expect how far I reached, and I got so surprised.
They're used to riding one kind of horse at home. They have very forward-going horses, so they pull more and very little pushing. But the horses we got in Germany, they had to do a lot of pushing to get the horses from one transition to the next. Luckily, it had been raining that morning, hadn't it? And the horses was quite strong and they hadn't been worked as much. So I give them my advice, but it's their decision. They're the ones that's on top of the horse. They decided not to use the crop, and they did a brilliant job. But it was all the talking and conversing between athlete and coach.
The horse's name was
Aika.
Aika. And she was a very beautiful. I share my treasure with all the people. Also, of course, for my first coach, who's more experienced champion horse rider. And she told me everything. I thank for all the lessons she taught.
Thank you, Peter.
I'm very proud, which is many people would be afraid to go on top of the horse. I show myself now how brave I can handle with horses.
Red one, I put it and get on top, and then put the water in, and then take it back again. Very good. And then down, and then everything's okay, but then good down.
They've been doing bowling for years, always together. I mean, they were in school together. I mean, so they're very good friends. They love the sport they do, and as partners, I mean, they're a brilliant team. I mean, and if one is not doing what he's supposed to be doing, the other one is doing it. One helps each other. If the two of them perform at the same time, I mean, it gives results like it did in Germany, you know. Because they both of them started bowling very, very well, and they jumped from fourth position to the silver net. He can be very bossy, son. But they get along brilliantly, you know.
Like the house score is 158, but half my house score. So there's a good chance for make us ready. So then that
Everything runs smoothly. I mean, they have to work hard. Early mornings, wake-ups, but apart from that, they love it. I mean, when they go abroad, they love it.
For the first time on my side, I've been a coach, especially in the cycling side. It's been an excellent experience, overwhelming, trying not to fail in anything that I've done or research. And we felt very well welcomed by the other coaches and the other countries, them knowing that we were the first ones, the junior ones, joining for the first time in the cycling. We finally decided that he liked the cycling. He invested in his new bike in itself. We spoke with Annie. We checked, we did a few timings, and he managed to get a quarter through. And then once we knew that we were going to go for it, we slowed down on the athletic side and concentrated and created a program for him, suitable for him. Since then, he's done over 10,000 kilometers on the bicycle. The experience and the knowledge and the advice that were given, Francis was taken on board. He did a very technical race, but it was an experience in itself.
Completely amazed, and it was better to win on nothing. The experience out of it with this time cycling. It's better to go no medals at all.
being the last one on the 10-kilometer one,
Yeah.
was the highlight of the week. Very proud of him.
Amazing, really happy, completely.
Berlin was a nice place. I enjoyed it. I did 50, 100, and the relay. When you get there, you say, I'm here at least. It's different meeting people, lots of countries. They all shout at me, come on, Daniela, come on. Well, come on. I felt like that we were on Peterborough together.
Yes, I like running. I like to present the road to the Olympic. This one I won it in the 200. Gold medal, I won. A golden medal. It's okay, it makes me feel happy. Yeah, proud.
But Berlin was incredible. Again, it's amazing. There were the people, so many athletes. They made to the finals. We went shopping. They had the presents, and it was lovely. And they really, really done very well. Salian did very well, but she lost 2 golds because she did better than her time. So for me, that's brilliant. She went over her time. And Steven did so well. He got a silver, right?
Yeah. Remember, these are World Games.
That's it.
Yeah, the ball was very big. And it was more bigger than that one. Yeah, it was good. And I went to a Navy, I got the flag of Navy.
It was a very good experience for me. I was all the time really excited and emotional. No, it's very emotional. I didn't know if he won the second or not. So when he won, everybody was crying. When I saw, you won, you know, the emotional. No? You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, sports, I think, is the most important thing to give them a better life. The way that they get to you and the way they love you is real. And everything they say is really what they mean.
I've never met people with such enthusiasm. You give them an hour and they want 2, you know, and you give them 2 days and they want 3, you know. And I've never come across that in my footballing life until I met the guys in Special Olympics. They just love football as much as anybody else.
I always do futsal. Futsal is one of my things. I love playing more of the sports.
Well, when we got to Berlin, we spent a few days in our first host town, which was in Munich. So we just spent a few days being shown around. Then we made our way to Berlin, where we were staying until we started our match. We figured that we had played in the league all year. We thought we were at a very, very high level, and we got to our first match, and it was kind of a reality check for us.
The first match was a rough one where we played. To the time we started for the penalty, and obviously Aaron had the goal, but obviously affected me. because I was very nervous because I never done penalties for the match one day, and SEMA was the first time that I did. But after that, we played again in Germany, played third and fourth one. We didn't even know what happened to us. We played unbelievable how we played for the teams. Germany lost their focus, what they're doing. We possessed more to our ability.
Came back and we just started getting hungrier and hungrier, and just watching how they improved as the match went on helped me to improve myself.
Honestly, I just feel very proud for myself. I learned my mistakes, and through now I will try to learn for more, and I will try to achieve more.
Emotionally, it was hard, but I mean, we grew a lot. We grew closer together than we have ever before.
I wouldn't compare this compared to any other country we went to. This is the biggest.
Yeah, this was my first World Games as well.
I love the place, I love the football, I love the futsal pitch, I love futsal games. I loved everything about Berlin.
I played in the pitch versus Puerto Rico with the rain, was literally raining a lot. And how I did in keeper there in Berlin in the semifinals, I couldn't believe it. I played so good that I deserved this medal. I really enjoyed it.
I loved it. I would like to go back again.
Yeah.
I didn't want to come back. I wanted to stay there. I kind of love traveling, especially to do in the sport I love. Even though we lost, the good part was that one of our partners was lifting us up whilst we were all down. He was saying, we tried our best, chin up and focus on the next game, and that was good.
No, we went there, we had fun, and we met new people as well, and we came back with a medal. That's what I'm happy for.
I would like to say one thing. Let me win, but if I can't win, let me be brave in my attempt.
But actually, at the games, it's we the coaches, or we the staff that go with them, we are the lesser people, because it's the athletes' show. Let's put it that way, and it's an amazing. And you feed off the wanting to be there. You feed off the joy at seeing maybe friends from other countries, and also when they start making new friends, it's. I mean, you have to be there to experience it. I think the moment that I don't get that feeling, it's time to stop. But that's still there. It's a very proud moment when you're leading the team in.
All the players, all the athletes, they've got the same passion, the same idea, the same willingness to be friends, that they want to be part of Special Olympics. I've learned more from them than I have from other people. They've got all the purity, the love, the care, the inclusion aspect.
In these last games at Berlin, there was a 2-day conference on inclusion, which was excellent. In addition to that, there was a forum where we launched a global partnership. Gibraltar was actually the first country to commit to this global partnership. Special Olympics also has a Healthy Athletes program. This is a screening program so that every individual athlete is able to have a health check. Because of my long-standing relationship with Special Olympics and through my involvement in previous World Games, this year I was able to, through the assistance of the Special Olympics headquarters, organize for some of our medics and nurses from the Gibraltar Health Authority to be able to shadow the people who were there and to be trained to offer their clinical services to athletes.
I think the inclusion is very important for them because they feel part of the community. They feel they have all the support.
We are so fortunate to have Annie Riso at the helm of Special Olympics Gibraltar. Look at how much she's achieved. for Gibraltar, for the athletes, and for everyone.
I think it's turned their lives around. You don't have to do an awful lot. You do what you can give, and you know that they're going to be served well by you doing that. We're unbeatable together.